me. That is what's funny now to this day. Yeah, your girl is finna have a baby. Girl. What's up guys, it is just summer and welcome back to the channel. So I really just wanted something like really casual. It is Vlogmas day 2. Yeah, it is Vlogmas day 2 and I just wanted to do something like really casual. And what I realized that I haven't done was actually fully sit down and talk about my labor and delivery experience. Guys, it is a lot, like so much. Originally I kind of like had this like birthing plan and idea in my head that I wanted, and it completely did not go that way. So we're gonna get into everything that I thought was going to happen, what actually did happen, what I didn't expect to happen. If you are new, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let's just go ahead and get into it. Let me start from the beginning. Finding out that I was pregnant was one night. It was like a normal day. I went to school. I was at school from like 5 a.m. to, well, I got up at 5 a.m. but I didn't get to school until around 8 o'clock, 8:30. And then usually like after I finish all my classes and then go to labs and all that stuff, by the time I'll be finished, it would be around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, right? So that really wasn't, it sounds like a lot, but it wasn't hard to kind of keep up with because I'm kind of good with keeping up with I'm just used to just having like a lot of stuff going on. One of those days of school, I went to Chipotle, and I remember getting Chipotle, coming home, sitting down and eating it, and then I threw up everything, and I was just like, something is not right. Now prior, I was feeling like a little like, I wasn't feeling like myself. I was mostly I was just like really tired. At the time when I was getting like really tired, I just added a work schedule like inside my actual schedule. I was doing work study at the school, so I added that like in my schedule on top of like what was already in my schedule, right? Okay, just try to keep up. I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but I'm trying so hard. So I ate the Chipotle and I threw it up, but I was just like really sleepy the week prior, like, so I was just like, okay, well, I'm just like exhausted from now adding on, you know, all this stuff to my plate, right? And so when I threw up the Chipotle, by the time I threw up the Chipotle, I was having like really bad abdominal pain, and so I was like, okay, let me go to the doctor because I was feeling so bad. And so I went to the doctor, and girl, she said I went to the doctor and they, you know, do your blood work and all that stuff, and then, you know, we went back into the room. So it was me and Denia, and we were in the room just waiting. And at this time, I'm just like waiting to see, okay, like, are y'all gonna take anything else? You know, are we going to have any more tests? Because like my stomach is hurting, like the girl's not feeling good, right? So she comes in and she says, yes, Miss Branch, congratulations, you are pregnant. I said, huh? I said, what? I said, check my urine. I said, check my pee. Like, as if the blood is not more accurate. That is what was so like, that is what's funny now to this day. They took the blood and she said I was pregnant. And I told her, check my pee. Make sure you need another test. You need another, take the blood again. I don't know why I didn't say that, but I was just like, you sure? Are you positive? yeah, that was December 31st. No, that was December 30th leading. I went December 30th, and then that led into December 31st. I found out that I was pregnant, and then I ended up going back to the doctor because I just was feeling so bad and I was in so much pain. So pretty much I was in the hospital between December 30th to New Year's, because I went back on the 31st, and then that night, and then it rolled over into the 1st, so New Year's. So that was pretty much like my New Year's, like. And then when she said I was pregnant, I heard her, like I heard her say like, you are pregnant. And so I was just like, it took me a minute to really register, your girl is finna have a baby. Like, someone's going to call me mom, like I'm going to be a mother, like me. Like, I am a mom. And I don't know, it was just so crazy. And I remember that I would like not forget that I was pregnant, but she wouldn't be moving for so many months. She wasn't moving, so I would just be like, so until she did move, I was just like, oh my gosh, yes, you are in there, let me slow down. Let me not do this, let me not do that. Like, yes, let me slow down, okay? I can't eat this anymore because she doesn't like that. And it's so crazy because I was obsessed with Taco Bell the entire pregnancy. I wanted nothing but Taco Bell, and I can't even do Taco Bell. It was Taco Bell, pizza, and these little blow pops, because I would get so hot. I was always hot. Being pregnant, like, for me, from my experience, I felt so heavy, I felt so hot, I felt like my mouth was always dry, my lips was always dry, my face was always dry. Like, your girl was breaking out, so like, your girl was breaking out, okay? I was always exhausted, I was always tired, but like, I wouldn't be doing much of anything. And I can say, unfortunately, like, I feel like laziness got me a lot, because I feel like I was not as active as I could have been, or as I had originally planned. Like, I was working out and everything before I got pregnant, and then when I got pregnant, the first, I think 4 to 5 months, I was still like keeping up, still going, I was still good. I think month 6 is when I kind of started, like the 6th month, yeah, I think that's when I started like feeling her move just more. Oh my gosh, the camera is flashing, I need to hurry up with this video. But anyways, so I was induced. Let's talk about that real quick. So I was induced, and I was originally due on the 22nd of August, and I had her on the 18th of August. I did track my contractions, however, I wasn't really like, I did the tracker on like your phone, but I didn't really follow it, because I would try to follow it, but it would make me feel exhausted, like tired, to try to mentally keep up with remembering to put it in the app. I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I just ended up not really going with it, and I would just like call my mom and be like, hey, this is what I'm feeling, can you kind of like track this for me, because I'm like, I don't understand it. And I ended up getting a Folly balloon, which is pretty much just a balloon that helps stretch your cervix. I was literally like I think I was like half a centimeter dilated. No, like, homegirl was not. We were definitely gonna go past the due date for sure, which is still fine, but the birthing plan did not go, it didn't go the way I wanted, because I was under the impression that the doctor was going to be way more involved than what she actually was. But how my experience turned out, my nurses were more involved, and I had no idea, you know. I would not have did the induction. I would have definitely waited and had Alora more so when she was ready. I had my induction because my doctor was not going to be available on her due date. And so originally, going off the due date, I went ahead and was just like, okay, well, we'll just do the induction, because she did mention that we can do the induction and this is what happens and everything like that. And we just kind of went through that process and everything like that. But she only came in like literally the second push. It took me 3 pushes and she came in the second push. They told me to not push and I pushed, but like all the nurses were there, but she was just, and she came in, she got her out and she left, and then I didn't see her again until the next appointment. So it was just like, I would have preferred to just not have really done the induction and just had Alora more so on either her due date could have been, or it could have been later, because I feel like we were a team, you know. And I just feel like, man, the camera died. But anyways, I just felt like me and Alora is like, we were a team. Like, we started this together. I didn't know you were in there, but it's okay. Nice to meet you, and let's just go ahead and get homegirl out, you know, do what you got to do, develop the way you need to develop, and then, you know, let's go ahead and come out, right? Yeah, if I would have known that the nurses were just really more involved, I would have definitely just really would have waited and let Alora just grow and have her own time. It's more like, I feel more like bummed that I really didn't really wait for her, and I did the induction, but I mean, you can't really go back and change it. I mean, like, you know, what can you really do? So yes, I did get the Folly balloon, and then I stayed at the hospital. I got to the hospital around 4 o'clock, got the Folly balloon around 4:45, which I felt like Miss Lady went deep into places that I felt like, you know, we could have went and like had a conversation first. I just felt like you were way deep in there to put this Folly balloon in there, girl. Just saying. And to me, it felt heavy. It did not hurt getting the Folly balloon in. It more so hurt when she had to stick her hands all up in there to see if everything was, you know, locked in place and ready to go, right? Yeah, that part was just like, wow. I don't, But the Folly balloon, insert it, and then they insert a solution in there, and then opens up your cervix. It opens you up, that way, you know, you can start dilating and having your baby. So got there around 4. Like I said, got the Folly balloon around 4:30. Stayed at the hospital overnight. Next day, labor and delivery, right? Okay, so this is the good stuff. The experience, as far as was I scared, I really kind of just blocked out all my emotions, and I was just telling myself to not think about my emotions and to not really have a perception of what it's gonna be. Just more so, let's do this, we're a team. Like, I've always thought from day one, me and Alora are a team, so we can, you know, we can do this, we can get through this together. I'm finna meet you, you're finna meet me, let's go. Went in there, I did get an epidural. I did do the epidural, and I was more so worried about my contractions. I didn't really feel, I felt it going in, but I was more so relieved that I'm getting the epidural opposed to I'm scared of the epidural. I just wanted the contractions to like come to a stop. I just didn't want to feel anything anymore. And then and what happened with me is, as I was going through labor and delivery, they were having to flip me over just to keep, like, I think my blood circulating and everything like that. They had to keep rotating me and flipping me over and turning me from my sides. And as they did it, the epidural kind of like snagged out my back. And so I wasn't getting any medicine for a while. Like, I could feel it was cold back there, but I thought it was the epidural just going in my back and not kind of like blood just like coming out like on my back. But that's what was happening. It didn't hurt or anything. That's just what was happening. you know, we didn't even realize that it slid out until I started feeling everything. When I started feeling stuff, I'm like, something's not right. Something's not right. Yeah. They asked me if I wanted them to go ahead and put the epidural back in. I said yes. They said, you're almost ready. I mean, you're right there. Denia is standing right here. She's like, you can do this. Like, she's right there. Like, you can push, and she will be out. Like, you're gonna be good. So I was just like, I'm pushing. I'm finna push right now. And she's like, well, you gotta wait because the doctor. No, just the doctor's not here. The doctor wasn't there. So I'm ready to push. I'm ready to push. So yeah, they said that. I pushed. She was born. And guys, my eyes were closed. My eyes were closed. I was exhausted. I was so tired. I was so tired. My eyes were shut. As I pushed, when they put her on my chest, she's crying, and Denia is like, girl, open your eyes. Like, look at your baby. And I'm just like, eyes just shut. I was so tired. I was exhausted, and eventually opened my eyes. Oh my gosh. Like, her school is gonna be like, you know, who do we contact? She's gonna be like, my mom, and they gonna call me. Like, that's how I think. Like, there's gonna be a day where she leaves the house and her backpack is gonna be too big for her, and she's gonna be dangling, and she's just gonna be running, and she's gonna be so excited. Like, in sports and things like that. Like, those were the things I was thinking. I was just thinking, like, she is mine. Like, and I'm the mama. Like, I'm the mama. Like, I'm her mom. So yeah, all in all, the birth experience was it was fun. Me and Denia had so much fun. She literally, I could not have done this experience without her. It was just like, I don't know, like, it wasn't scary, you know. It wasn't really, more so like, I didn't have a worry. Like, I had my best friend there. I had like a great support system. My mom was there, and we, like, I mean, I did the work. I did it. I mean, they didn't do it. I did it, but they was there to support the team because me and her did it together. So that's what happened. But I love her, and would I do it again? I definitely would do it again. Because she is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can definitely tell I've changed, and I don't know, it's all because of her. I don't know, she's the best. It's the personality behind her. Like, I'm her mom. I'm her mom. Like, it's the personality behind her. Like, she's so talkative. She's talkative. She's so strong. She is strong. A pandemic baby. Like, at first, when they were talking about pandemic babies, it was just like, pandemic babies. No, pandemic babies, like, they are different. That is a real thing. It's a thing. They are real. They are different. They will blow your mind. She is 3 months and already a toddler. She's a toddler. She is tall. She is just long. Oh my gosh. But I am going to do a 3-month update video for you guys. That's really much it for the video. That's really everything that happened. The food I ate after was the meal that I planned for during my birth for after the delivery was exactly what I got. I got a steak, baked potato, broccoli, and I wanted a soda. Yeah, so that's what I had, and I ate all of it, and it was so good. And then I had the same thing. And when I say the room was quiet, it was quiet. That is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. That way you're notified every time that I upload. And we're still doing this Vlogmas thing, guys. Like, I'm a little late, but you know, we catching up, and then we working. So videos are going up late. If you guys are doing Vlogmas, let me know if y'all's uploads are going late, because at first I thought, okay, maybe my videos were too long, but they really are taking like a minute to actually upload. So I don't know, YouTube is on something else. But yeah, I tried to upload yesterday and it took like 2 hours and 34 minutes, and I was just like, what? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next one, yeah, I mean, we're still doing this. Bye guys.